for YouTube to kick in. If you're watching this after the fact, please, as always, feel free to fast forward to whatever point of your choosing. And just bear with me as we get things started here. As I load up my chat and all that good stuff. All right, so we should be live now across all the good platforms. And yeah, let's just get the ball rolling. Abdurrahman, hello, hello. How is Libya tonight? Glad you could join us again. So we're back to the World Desert Championship. And without further ado, we'll just get the ball rolling. Start watching some fun games. As always with these 3v3s, we're going to start off with 1 versus 1s. And when more people join, I read the rule book. I finally figured out the relationship between the 1 versus 1 and the 3 versus 3. So, first set of the evening, we're going to have 2 sets, is Team Slappity, which is a combination of 3 players, Slam, Capuch, and freaking Andy. Hey, Cat. I am live. Thank you so much. You were sniping the stream? Nice. You sniped it nicely, well timed. And so the way it works is there's a mini best of 3, and then there's a bigger best of 3. So the mini best of 3 is the 1v1s. So potentially you either have 2 games if it's a blowout, or you have 3 games if it's 1-1 and then a deciding game. And whichever team wins the 1v1, all 3 players of the team have to play 1 game. And whichever team wins, they get 1 point for the 1v1s that they win, the best of 3. And then they play 3v3s for the rest of the best of 3. So, my apologies, best of 5. So at the bare minimum, you have to win 4 games, 2 1v1s to get 1 point, and then 2 3v3s to get more points. And that's how it works. That's why sometimes you'll see 3 games, sometimes you'll see 4 or 5. My apologies, 4 games, sometimes you'll see 5. So in any event, game number 1, the 1v1 for Team Slappity. We've got Capuch as the Byzantines to the north, and Siskon from the Fox clan playing as the Japanese to the south. We are back on Pag, the map where on the left side a whole bunch of resources, relics. On the right side, basically bears and forest. Although not as many bears, I guess, in the 1v1 smaller version of the map. Land bridge connecting to the right. Open seas on the left side. And I believe the name La Franche Guadriole. I don't know, Cat. Does that mean anything in French? I don't think it means anything. I don't know what it actually stands for. But... Abdurrahman, I can't. My baby is sleeping. So I can't really yell into the microphone as I normally do in the mornings and afternoons when I cast my games. Maybe during a live stream, if I live stream a little bit earlier and it's not like 2 in the morning for you, you'll get a hello everyone and welcome, a proper one. But unfortunately, I can't really risk the baby waking up, because if that happens, what you'll hear is a gunshot. And then you'll see in the news that my wife was arrested for murder. Hello, baby, and welcome. Cat, it's right here at the top. La Franche Guadriole. F-R-A-N-C-H-E. La Franche G-A-U, not G-U-A, which is weird. Gaudriole? Not too sure. It's the same map from last night. Yes, exactly. So it's the same maps that are going to be played throughout the tournament. I believe there's, I want to say 10 maps. Something like that. By the way, did you see the announcement from Microsoft that they introduced the 2 new maps to the Red Bull tournament? I haven't actually seen the new maps. I want to try to find games on them. But apparently they're like, oh, I guess people like new maps. And so they introduced 2 new maps. It's a interesting villager taking gold very far from the TC. Our Japanese doesn't exactly have the resources. Okay, now he does. Remember, Japanese mining camps, lumber camps, mills, they're all 50% off. So just needs 50 wood. But not the end of the world there. Yeah, sorry. Like I said, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try streaming during the afternoons. I think starting in October. The plan is to send the little baby to daycare, and once that happens, I'll have basically mornings and afternoons free, so I'll be able to live stream in addition to the evening streams. And maybe I'll try my hand at a few early morning or early afternoon streams. Hey, Supergen, how are you tonight? Lemmy as well. You did get here early. But in that case, if we stream earlier, I'll be able to yell at the top of my lungs as much as I want. It's a bit of a funnel being created by Capochir, our Byzantine, who has a little bit of a thicker palisade wall, thanks to the old Byzantine 10, 20, 30, 40% extra HP on their structures. Doc, how's Australia treating you this morning? Ooh, waiting on your chicken wings. Where'd you get chicken wings from tonight? One of the big disappointments that I had vis-a-vis chicken wings, because of course, you know there's going to be a story with chicken wings. When I was in Vegas, I wanted to try that famous American chain buffalo wings. And we walked along the strip. We went off strip. Finally got to try it. Man, was it disappointing. Domino's. Interesting. I can't say I've tried the Domino's wings. Let me know how they are. Okay. It's in fact our Japanese who is aggressing here, and Capochir, oh, very close to getting busted into here. Australia has the most amazing weather this time of the year. Ooh. I hope you're outside on some kind of patio or some kind of backyard or something, Doc, enjoying it. The idle villagers in control. Oh yeah, the idle villagers are always in control. Roma Invictus, nice to catch you live. Hey, will this WDC games also be on YouTube like the ranked ones? I mean, you're watching on YouTube right now, no? It'll just be under the live tab instead of the videos tab, basically. Unless I miss a set and there's like a game or two that people want to watch, then I can cast it. But I'm intending on casting all of these tournaments live as opposed to the ranked ladder matches. I don't know exactly. I don't really have like a master game plan or anything like that, but I think it's like the Frank joke, or maybe it means the bold. Yeah, cat. I don't know exactly what the hell it means. I actually don't think it means anything, to be honest. By the way, Capuch is down 5 army count right now, even though he's ahead of single villager. There's archers now moving around, prowling, trying to find snipes and kills. 2 fun naval civilizations with the Japanese and the Byzantines, although one more economic than military, to be fair. Hot and humid, yuck. Your spouse is returning from Ohio and picking up food when he gets back to town. The wings are quite good, mild buffalo, but ooh, banana peppers. Interesting. I've never tried a banana pepper flavor on a chicken wing. Tony, I can. Tessa, if you're watching this, listening to this, your partner Tony wanted me to give you a nice big shout out. So enjoy the video, enjoy the stream. Or if you have something better to do, enjoy that as well. But your awesome partner Tony, I hope will stick around for at least 1 or 2 more games. Subgen. Visiting family. Nice. Well, there's nothing better than having someone come home. By the way, I think this is open. Until they put this palisade here. I think this was open. Nothing better than someone coming home with dominoes. Spouse, child, parent, teacher. Oh, wait, it's like teacher would be creepy. I don't know why I said teacher. Ignore the teacher part. Friend, family member, members of the clergy. Somebody returning home with dominoes. Ooh, damn. Now I kind of want dominoes. Capo just managed to kill 4 villagers. Or rather, fishing ships, if I had to guess. Probably not villagers. And so our Japanese is, ooh, he's hiding some fire galleys inside of his dock. Domino's wings are surprisingly good for just quick food. Okay. Tony, she doesn't understand Age of Empires? That's okay. What is Tessa into? Ooh, Capuch overstayed his welcome. But our Japanese is now retreating back. Bring you Macas. What is Macas? Oh, Cat, I saw the picture of that. I thought it was butter chicken, but it's tikka. Okay, interesting. Oh, McDonald's. Will they kill each other? No. Even when you kill a fire galley, the flame that it shoots forward lives on. And now it is Capuch's turn with those ridiculously cheap Byzantine units. One skirmisher was pointing the wrong way and firing the wrong way. Trash reality TV at TikTok. Not eat micro and unicum there. Does Tessa watch 90 Day Fiance? Because if so, we might have to invite her here. Abdurrahman, I appreciate that. I always focus so much on chatting and casting, I always forget to do the like button. David Hill, welcome. You're wrong about your elo. Below 700. That's not terrible. Who was on here a little while ago who was saying that they had 0 elo? I think 90 Day Fiance is promoting them in all the female schedules. Yeah. The Australian equivalent. I'm trying to remember if there are any Australians on 90 Day Fiance. I don't think so. I can't remember. There's South Africans. There's Brits. I think there might have been one season in Australia, but I don't think there was anyone on the American TV show that is from Australia. Oh my goodness. Sneaky Japanese drop here. A bunch of crossbows. Managed to pull Capuch all the way back home. And he's probably going to get a good fishing ship here too. Maybe. Nah, it's moving too fast. And look at that. They came in. They sniped 4 villagers. 2 villagers and 2 military units. My apologies. And then they back out. Into the night. Into the fog of war. Although not really fog of war with these docks. Farmer wants a wife. Sounds like there was an American TV show on Fox. The good old Fox. That used to be all about trash TV. About who wants to marry a millionaire or something. Dude, bro, Maximus. It is a fascinating map. If this is the first time you're watching this map, Pag, Not peg, pag. On the left, you've got all your relics, stone and a bit of gold. On the right side, you've got all your forests with 2 land bridges to the south and the north. And the center is basically Amazon Tunnel with 1 big corridor. Not a lot of resources, I don't think, in the center island area. Catfish, I love that show with Neve. Wasn't he in like the hospital or something recently, Cat? Didn't he like get into a car accident or bike, a scooter accident or something? Man, Catfish is an epic show. Hoarders is fantastic. Also, not as good as Catfish though. Although none of these shows hold a candle to 90 Day Fiancé. All right, our Japanese is putting on some good amount of aggression here. Looks like Capuch has taken firm control of the water on the left, and it doesn't look like our Japanese is going to contest it at all. Where the hell are you going? Enough javelins will eventually knock down a mangonel. Siege workshop very aggressively placed. Is he bringing siege units from the south? Yeah, he's got a siege workshop here as well. Love Under Palm Trees is also funny. It's Austrian German. Never heard of that one. Kitchen nightmares. Back in my day, we watched The Wire. The Wire is still probably, I would say, my top 5 favorite show. I'm looking you in the eye, Gus. I will not be driving home. Followed by one of the most epic, not that I will ever condone drunk driving. I think it's probably the dumbest thing a person can do. But that scene of McNutty trying to make a left turn under the bridge and crashing not once but twice when he's all hammered is absolutely epic. Plus about a million other scenes from that show. The Wire was just absolutely fantastic. You think a javelin to the chest would hurt more than 1 damage? Fair enough. Nice to see you, Rusty. Supergen, you're not into reality TV show? You mean you didn't log into Cast of Empires to talk about reality TV show? Oh, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. Defensive pancake, villager hanging out. What are you gonna build? You don't have any stone whatsoever. Oh, Cat, I saw you fix your tire as well. You don't watch television at all. Damn, that sounds very healthy. Oh my god, Dude Bro Maximus, that scene in the later seasons. Oh my god, when he flashes his badge. That show is just so full of... The pacing is nice and slow, but it is just chock full of amazing, amazing scenes and quotes. Bar Rescue, oh my goodness. You know the best part of Bar Rescue is when they introduced John Taffer as an expert in, and I quote, bar science. What the hell is bar science? I just love that. Castle is focusing on the siege workshop when it should be focusing maybe on the little man with the crossbow. Although he doesn't know, we know that there's nothing coming out of here. 24 army count to 6. But our Japanese needs to get damage done because he's down 23 villagers. And Capuch is 2 minutes away from Imperial. Your mom, hello, hello. Julio, no TV, but a lot of good streams, yeah. Nowadays, you don't really need TV to watch good shows, but... Dude Bro Maximus, did you also shed a tear? I'm gonna do a spoiler alert for season 2 of The Wire. When Frank Sabatka got. Wasn't that such a sad sad scene. I mean, to say spoilers for that show is a bit, You didn't cry? I mean, he was a bit of an idiot, but still. You didn't cry at all. Interesting. You're heartless. Yeah. Imp to GG is what I figured. He did not get any damage done with this push. Getting a few more kills than your opponent, getting some structures here and there. The castle perfectly placed for Kapuch to deny any kind of further incursion. Mangonel on the left, keeping this side safe. Love Under Palm Trees is a TV show where Austrian older women and men find love in African countries. That sounds exactly like 90 Day Fiancé. I will definitely, I'm screenshotting this and I'm going to look that up because yours truly is all about trash reality TV show. Oh, and Kima got shot was very sad as well. Doc, you're there collecting coins. Going to get me to say some phrases in Slavic. Bear with me as I'm just turning on the light in my room. All right, let's take a look at the stats. Game number 1, 32 minutes in, only 60 kills. Might not be a 1v1 type of map, you know? I feel like these kinds of extra resources and all these extra expansions and whatnot are a little bit wasted on a 1v1. At the bare minimum, a 2v2, you'd need something, you'd be able to max out here. How does one buy a sub in YouTube? There should be a little join button, if I'm not mistaken, or a $sign. Where's Wallace? Oh, man. Stringer Bell's death was pretty epic as well. Although that was fairly early on. So we've got skirmishers to crossbows again. Like I said, maybe not the greatest map for 1v1s. 5,000 extra resources for our Byzantine. And of course, I got completely sidetracked discussing chicken wings and The Wire and trash reality TV shows. Raisings, losses. Yeah, they're pretty even matchup. But when you're playing against the Byzantines, I feel like it's like when you're playing against the Burgundians. You always have to watch out for Cavaliers in Castle Age, the button being pressed. In the Byzantines' case, because they pay 2/3 the cost of going up to Imp, you always have to be on the lookout for Imperial Age. Although, to be fair, fast GG into this, I don't know. He's down 20 villagers. He does finally have a semblance of a navy and water presence. Randy Penn, you stopped watching after they killed Snot Boogie? Oh my goodness. You know who I really liked in the later season? Snoop, who apparently was in jail for real for like murder or some kind of very serious crime. Omar was a real tragedy. Omar was a real freaking tragedy, both in the show and in real life. Roma Invictus, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate all the comments on the videos and glad we could catch you live. And let's bear with me as I load up the next game. Lucas Indelicato. Hello, hello. Oh, we've got a map. No, never mind. We've seen this one. My bad. Bear with me as I just... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to leave the players' names at the tops because... Why the hell not? That's the level of professionalism we have here. So, remember, for those of you just joining, the way this tournament works, it's technically a hybrid 1 versus 1, 3 versus 3 tournament, where for 1 point, you play a best of 3 1v1s. So the teams are all 3 members. Each member has to play once in a 1 versus 1. And they do a best of 3. So because Kapuch won the previous game, if Slam wins this one, they'll win the best of 3 1v1s, and they'll get 1 point. And that 1 point counts towards a best of 5 of 3v3s. So let's say Slam wins this, and they get 1 point for the 1v1s. Then they only need to win 2 more 3v3s, whereas Team La Franche Guadriel, whatever the hell their name was, has to win 3. If that makes any sense. Your wings were going to be late. Unfreaking acceptable. Sergey, how are you tonight? So we find ourselves on Amargosa, or as we know it, the big old Pokemon ball. Where I think we saw the 1v1 with Leary yesterday. With those amazing Mangonel, the Mangonel push, the Arambi Mangonel push. Yeah, Rusty, it's a bit of a weird format. Not gonna lie. Not like bad weird, just like different. So for 1 point, you have to win the best of 3 1v1s, and then you have to win the best of 5 3v3s. Yeah, Michael Williams. I was so unhappy when I read that story. R.I.P. Chalky White. R.I.P. Omar. Nooblet. You feel like you're in the scene from The Hangover with all the math symbols? Who, DFX. So let's introduce, I completely forgot. Slam, fellow Canadian. Oh, again, the Incas on this map, but are we seeing Burmese? No. DFX2 Limondice? How would you say that in French? Limondis? The Imondis? I don't know what that means. Playing as the Tatars. Okay, so good news for the Tatars. There's a lot of high ground on this map. In the center, on the offensive side, on the defensive side. This is a very good map for the Tatars and the Georgians. And lots of, yeah, exactly, lots of hills to camp. Supergen, tell him that if he's any more late, instead of a tip, he's going to feel the back of your hand. Because how dare he not show up with the wings on time. He was so good in Boardwalk Empire. If AoE2 ever makes it to the Olympics, Canada will do really well. That depends if Hera retains his Canadian status. Or if he decides to play for Team Argentina. John, we've been here actually for the last 23 hours. It's been a full 24-hour stream. Will Slam take the sheep? Or will he return them to the Tatars? Remember, for the Tatars, these sheep actually have 150 food instead of 100 in them. And Slam doesn't really do anything with the sheep. Okay. We... Akita, hello. Who was it a month or so ago who thought that I was Slam? Forget who it was that basically asked me, "Are you Slam?" And I was like, "No." I mean, I wish I could play as well as Slam plays. Well, I'm not. Why have I been watching? What part of Canada is best? Ooh. What part of Canada is best? The part that's south under the border, called the United States. Nah, I'm just kidding. What part of Canada is best? I don't know. Canada's pretty cool. You want like vending machines with drugs? You gotta go to the West Coast. You want some amazing seafood? You go to the East Coast. You want to pay $4 million for a 1-bedroom apartment? You go to Toronto. It's just fantastic all over the place. The southernmost 5 kilometers. Yeah, the Eck, you mean? where like 90% of the country lives. If you're not familiar with Canada, by the way, that is not a fake statistic. I think like 90% of the population lives along a 5 or several kilometer strip along the border with the US. Ottawa, Toronto, Kingston, all these cities. Ooh, Nature, Manitoba, Alberta are pretty good. Ian Aranda, I can identify a great caster when I see it, and I guess what? I haven't ever seen you. Welcome to the chat, Dick. I figured you were kidding. I figured you were kidding. I mean, Chris, I gotta say Toronto, just because, I mean, I'm from Toronto, so I can't imagine. Montreal is fantastic. If you like, you know, it's got a few good restaurants, better, I think, quality restaurants than Toronto, but fewer restaurants. I also like, the thing about Montreal is having the casino like 10 minutes nearby. It's in the city, which is fantastic. In Toronto, if you want to go to a good casino, you have to drive like 45 minutes to an hour and a half. They finally did build a casino in the city, but it is absolutely terrible. I literally went there for the first time a few months ago. We got a babysitter and we were like, you know what, let's check it out. It is the most depressing place I've ever been to in my life. I didn't hear a single person winning on a slot machine, at a table game, anything. It was just absolutely terrible. Bagels in Montreal are just head and shoulders. My wife is from Montreal, so her brothers often go back, and when they do, they fly back or drive back, depending on what, with bags full of bagels. And they are just, yeah, head and shoulders above what we have in Toronto. Siririo, hello, hello. John, you know it hasn't been 24 hours? How do you know? Maybe I've reached through the monitor and been controlling your mind. Anyway, I'm gonna try to focus on the game. Although, I don't know, talking about bagels and chicken wings and Domino's, tikka, naan. Ugh. I feel like, you know what? Where is it in the what book is it where? I think it's the Iliad, right? When Odysseus runs into the sirens on his way home from Troy. I think that's the Iliad, right? I feel like that's what the chat is. It's like a siren call for me to just dive into discussing food and shit. Yeah, Syria, these are very exotic maps. The cool thing we noticed about this map yesterday, I can't say I noticed it, somebody in the chat did. I think it was Cat. You can't really get lumber here because the trees extend right up until the edge. So unless you're the Georgians or Armenians, you are not getting wood very easily unless you want to onager that area down. Archers on the high ground. Let's see if they can actually take on a few skirmishers, especially if they enter the minimum range. Okay. Slam not interested in microing these guys anymore. I wonder why. What's he doing back home? Adding villagers, adding... Okay, so he's going into eagles. And he sends a spearman out. Funge. Small town where the Niagara River flows into Lake Ontario. It's Niagara on the lake. Grab a sandwich, supplies. Oh, you know, Kat, there's a few things about Niagara on the lake that I like. First of all, fantastic wine. Number two, there's a big outlet mall on the way from Toronto. It's pretty much basically once you're almost in Niagara on the lake, and they have what's the name of that store with all the hot sauces? And every time I go, I get like reprimanded like a toddler because I spend like $100 on hot sauces that just sit in the kitchen drawers. And I just get them because I'm like a sucker for marketing. So if you design a hot sauce that's in the shape of a hand grenade, for example, I will buy it. Urak, hello, hello. The Odyssey. Yeah, sorry. Is it the Odyssey or the Iliad? Right, it's the Odyssey. Right. My bad. That's what I feel like. I feel like I need to tie myself to the mast of Age of Empires so I don't get distracted. Solo, nice to see you. Hot sauces are ridiculously appealing, yeah. I'll post a picture on Discord of my collection of hot sauces. I also, by the way, bought the hot chip challenge, the one chip challenge, so that I could try to melt my face off. Incas, bigger army, as the Mesos tend to have. In this case, because of the food discount. Although I'm looking at his army composition, not very food intensive, except for 4 eagles and a spearman. Majority of his army is just wood and gold for the archers. And Slam back home has not been harassed at all. Single archery range, double barracks. What's our Tatar doing? Our Tatar, it's a lot of gold. I don't know that that gold's going to help him right now, unless he wants to buy his way up to Castle Age. Slam's already on the way. Rusty, I like all hot sauces. Those that are flavorful, those that melt my face off. Face Off is a fantastic movie. The opening scene with Nicolas Cage in the choir is one of the creepiest scenes I've ever seen in movie history. And there we go. I mean, what was our Tatar doing? Why wasn't he preparing for a Castle Age? And you can't fight archers in a choke point like this. All right, well, not the longest of games. Awful play. Yeah, they are getting a lot of value. 8 kills on the whole, which, to be fair, for a feudal age army, that's a pretty damn good trade. Yeah, I mean, this was just a weird attack by, I don't know what this player's name is, DFX2 Limondice. I feel like I'm pronouncing that like an Italian. Sergey, if there's one consistent thing in my life, I know if I join the stream, somebody will be talking about food. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, that's have it posted on the screen that says don't talk about food. Ooh, but then I would be betraying my nature. I'm not even gonna look at the stats of this game. Let's load up. Okay, so Slam and Capuch won the best of 3 1v1. So technically their team now has 1 point going into the next now we're going to jump into 3v3s, and bear with me as I just put the team names up now, because now we can insert the team names, and you have to hear me typing, unfortunately. And if anyone knows what the name of this, I mean, it sounds French, although I can't say I know what it means. What the team name means, let me know. You agree with me on the hot sauce issues? I'll post a picture in Discord. Challenge accepted about the grenade hot sauce. Super John, the thing about the grenade hot sauce is that there's a warning on it that says 1 drop is all that you need for an entire pot of chili. By the way, we are actually on a map that we have not seen yet, Al Samim, which I believe is in Oman. I'm not 100% sure. But now let's go over team bonus. Yeah, so La Franche Gaudriole. Limondis is French for trash. All right, well, who am I to disagree with his playstyle? But I'm Ching. Is it the general? Ooh, I don't know. I'll have a look at the what the hell is this? Oh my god, look at this. It literally is the lemon bush, but it's just called pile of food. I mean, this is a map designed for Cast of Empires. It literally just says pile of food. Dear Lord. Okay, I mean, it's pretty literal with it. Capuch playing as the Briton, so all archery ranges are going to work 10% faster. Magyars, cav archers are trained 25% faster. That is a fantastic bonus to combine with the Briton one. And for the Magyars with their cav archers. And then last but not least, Chinese, all farms start with 10% more food. What is this pile of... There's 20,000 wood in here? This is just pile of wood. What? What the hell is going on? And what is this on the edge of the map? Cavalry Raider. So we've entered the world of Star Wars, except instead of Tusken Raiders, we've just got basic Raiders. I'm going to zoom out. I don't know what the hell this map is. It looks like we've got the ooze that turned the Joker into the Joker in the center of the map. And what is this map? Let's look at the resources. 27,000 stone. Not a lot of stone. Not a lot of gold for 6 players. Okay food, but where even is the 750,000 wood? Do you see wood on the map? It's got to be these stockpiles, right? Yeah, look at this. This is insane. These maps are just like next level. Let's take a look at Team La Franche Guadriole. The Ethiopians, and one of my personal favorite team bonuses, outposts, +3 line of sight, cost no wood. What even the hell is this? What am I looking at? Come here. I think Scorpions all get +1 range. And last but not least, the Mayans, also an amazing bonus. All walls, stone, and palisade, including gates, are all 50% cheaper. So the gold pile is the same, 800. The stone, the same, 350. But you've got these pile of wood. You also have a camel scout, literally a camel scout. Doc, I think this, if I'm not mistaken, Al Samim is in Oman, so you're not too far off. Big patch of wood to the east. I mean, what is the point of these raiders? Are they on aggressive stance of some kind? No wonder I like AoE. It's like a quarter collecting food. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You're not going to your pile of food anytime soon, says Niaz, as he tries to block Slam's villager. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. Camel attack. Oh, but they finally realized. I think also, by the way, the rules of the game, of the tournament, state that you're not allowed to attack the animal scouts within the first 4 minutes of the game, if I'm not mistaken. I still don't know what the hell this is. Like a big piece of driftwood? Sergey, this is an incredibly unorthodox map. And what even is the center? What is the point? Can you build on here? Wow. You think those are neutral units to be claimed? I'm not sure. I think they're... If I had to guess, because they seem to be guarding relics and patches of stone nearby, I'm assuming they're on aggressive stance. If that's a thing. I also love, by the way, that you don't really need to secure yourself very well in terms of wood. You just kind of secure one little area and you've got access to 20,000 wood. This might be Tatooine with a Sarlacc pit. You are absolutely correct. That would be amazing if someone can insert a Sarlacc animation into here. The neutrals do attack. Okay, good to know. You are getting Chinese at your favorite Vietnamese place. Bon appetit. I had Thai yesterday, right before the stream. I had the most delicious Malay spicy chicken. Ooh, it was so good. Now, the question is this water? Can you dock this? Based on the seagulls, it seems to be some kind of liquid here, right? So can you build a dock and attack your opponent? Based on the mini-map, it looks like sand. But when you look at it in real life... What a map! All right, so far we've got only camel scouts. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Everyone has all of their camels still alive. Tio Villo. It's a crack in the earth. I mean, kind of looks like it. Somebody send an army or a unit to the neutral units, please, and show us what they can do. I just, again, love that it just says pile of food. Oh, and look at that. When you deplete the pile of food, I guess it becomes a lemon bush? What sorcery is this? This might actually be a fantastic place to put a town center. I like what Slam is doing here. As opposed to next to the... Oh, yeah, look. Or I guess at a certain number, it becomes a pile of food? What the hell is going on? Here, let's stick with this one for now. It's at 98. Okay, we're at 90. The magical bush. Bo-Fi Hip Hop, nice to catch you live. Have you been? The camel just walked through. Yeah, we know that land units can walk through the middle. The question is, can you put a dock anywhere here? Well, I guess once you're done scouting with the camels, you eat them? Okay. Very ungrateful human beings there. The food pile is evolving. I really want to see at what point the pile of food turns into a lemon bush. Okay, these three are lemon bushes. 65, 78. So we know it's at least 78 or 80 before it turns, which is why I'm really annoyed that he stopped gathering the food here, because we were at 86. Okay, she has a bowl in her hand. Not the kind of bowl that you can smoke, but a collection bowl. Let's see. Okay, here we go. 85. I honestly don't care about any action happening on the map right now. I just need to see what... Is it at 80? No, it's at 82 or 83. That is so effing random. All right, let's get into the action. R.I.P. pile of food. What is going on this map? How much acid did the map designer take before creating this beautiful map? Mulch. Jen, did your super wing... Oh my god, Jen, I was about to ask if your super wings arrived. Did your wings arrive? Yeah, the Mighty Morphin power pile of food here. It looks like Andy is circling the rear of Niaz's base. Slam is pinging over here because he's under archer fire. Ooh, loses a villager. That kind of sucks. What are you training? To be fair, our Chinese is on double archery range, so he can defend us if he wants to. Where is the food on this map, by the way? Where is this 10,000 food? Does anyone see anything on the mini-map, on the map itself, that resembles 10,000 food? Is it all just Ibex? No, that's 3,600. Where is the other 7,000 food that's supposed to be on this map? Are you supposed to eat the neutral units in, like, what's that movie about that plane crash in Peru or something? Chile? Alive? That soccer team that crashed in the Andes? Oh, the food piles, of course, dummy. And I guess wild camel meat. Okay. So Slam has deflected the Ethiopian archers, who do fire 18% faster than normal. MC West, can't stay long, just came to say thanks for the raid today. Oh, thank you so much. My mother agrees, I am a champ. Thanks for joining and commenting. And I'm glad, happy to raid anytime. Ooh, popcorn chicken. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Supergen, keep us appraised of the quality of the wings. So far, let's see what the army compositions are. Our Magyar is going scouts, no surprise there with the 15% discount. Archers for our Chinese, no surprise there. Archers for our Britain, no surprise there. I want to see the Magyar get into Castle Age so that we can see 35% faster trained cav archers. Premature Pablo, definitely not reading that comment. Yeah, Doc, what was the name of that movie? I think it was called Alive, where they crashed in the Andes. Team La Franche, you are going archers for the Mayans, obviously. Khmer going scouts, obviously. How many farms does he have? Beautiful placement of houses, by the way. Remember, the Khmer, if they come under attack, can run into the safety of these houses. And our Ethiopian we saw is going archers. So we're seeing a predominantly archer play here, which is going to be absolutely epic if we can get to, let's say, mid to late castle. Everyone's going on the toxic water here. Magyar versus Khmer. One has ridiculous farms that can sustain endless light cavalry units. The other one has a nice discount on light cavalry units. It's alive? Yeah, thanks. Abdurrahman, the stream is always going to make you hungry. So before you join, you always have to make sure you have a snack with you. Do they not have meth in your country? They definitely have meth in the country of the map designer here. Because this is about as wonky a map as I think we've seen in this tournament. We've seen some gorgeous maps. We've seen some pretty resource-rich maps. But in terms of just pure bonkersness, something completely different. Having pile of wood, pile of food. Here we go. Archers on the high ground for both teams. Army counts are pretty much the same. Slappity is ahead a little bit. 10% there. 10% villager count. You finish your snack now. What? You always have to have a backup snack. I saw this comedian who was talking about how he went to McDonald's and on the car ride home, he ended up eating half of his French fries. Because, you know, when you do take out McDonald's, you're always nibbling on French fries. And so now when he goes to McDonald's, he buys twice the French fries, what he calls riding fries. And I told that to my wife, and we were just both, it was like we had just discovered, like an apple had fallen on our head, and we just discovered gravity, like Isaac Newton. Riding fries. So now every time we go to McDonald's, we always get an extra medium fries, just so we have something to nibble on while we're on our way home. And then when you get home, you have your, like, real fries. What would cause your nose to randomly start bleeding? Ooh, I don't know. Probably best to get an MRI in that case. Putting fries on burgers? Chinese archer play is nice. Chukanu backing up cavalry is going to be perfect. As much as I want to see melee cavalry, I do want to see cav archers from our Magyar. And now we're seeing the Khmer spam here. Oh, goodness. How many farmers does he have? 30 farms. That's not bad at all. He does have the most villagers, actually, of all players. Not too far behind is our Magyar, who doesn't really come with any kind of economic bonuses. Direct economic bonuses. No more turning around when you get home. Yeah. Cocaine abuse. Yeah. As much as I was always interested in this and that, the second I saw Stu Unger, the poker player, and his collapsed nose, I was like, yeah, I'm not trying cocaine. Premature Pablo, yes, I have seen that video where the small, medium, and large fries are all the same quantity, including the drinks at Starbucks, by the way. Doc, you're full of very good advice today. McDonald's fries do not get soggy very quick now. Here we go. A big battle erupting here. What are the upgrades on the scouts? So, our Khmer, 1-1. Our Magyar, 1-1. Which means numbers will and HP will prevail. So 600 HP on 16. 600 HP on 16. Okay, so they basically the exact same armies here. For the players, our Ethiopian is not yet in castle. Ooh, he doesn't... Siskan doesn't even have the resources to click up the castle, or did he already click up and we're missing it? No. Okay, so he's going to be in feudal for a while. Our Khmer wants to take the Magyar on. I don't know that you necessarily want to take the Magyar on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. So what was going on that forced the GG? Is it just the fact that everyone on Slappity hit Castle Age? Is that really what all it took? I mean, what's his face is basically... Wait, I thought Yellow was heading up to Castle Age, no? Yeah, I think Yellow was heading up to Castle Age too. And then he canceled it and then GG'd. I mean, come on. Really? The French team needed a smoke break? Yeah. Maybe they had one of those mandated EU regulation breaks. Our Chinese player, ooh, circling to the back with crossbows. And look at this, he's garrisoned his villagers inside the house. Cool move out of Niaz. Yikes. I mean, why did you tap out? I mean, I kind of know why you tapped out. 3 Castle Age versus 1. Our Khmer is still a minute away. Oh, I shouldn't have jinxed it. I said I wanted to see Magyar Cav Archers, and then he's going 2 knights and then GG. All right. Crossbows to archers. Although for the 99% of the game, these were archers too. So who's kidding who? Archers to archers, scouts to scouts. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Oh yeah. There are about 6,000 resources collected ahead, which is not great. So the French was just falling way too far behind. Kill counts. Slam with his archer force getting the most for his team. And the Mayan with his archers, which are where? They're at home defending against these crossbows. Okay. My fortune says, Cookie says, if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. That is a very long, I don't buy it. That's a very long fortune cookie. We never got to see the Tuscan Raiders. I am very interested. I'm hoping, by the way, that as the tournament progresses, we get to explore these maps a lot more in depth and in detail. So Team Slappity, 1 point for the 1v1s. They just got another point, so they're 1 game away from taking this. Bear with me. But what an unfortunate... I really don't like when teams GG that quickly. That's just unfortunate. Just bear with me. I notice I wrote best of 1 there, which should not be the case. All right. New number. And oh my god, I'm looking at the YouTube chat. New map. Also one that we haven't seen. Thar Desert, which I believe is in India. Let's zoom out and see what's going on here. Okay. Looks like the a USS Starship from Star Trek. A lot of wood off to the north, a lot of wood off here in the center, plenty of wood off to the edges of the map. Let's take a look at the resources on this map because it looks very wood heavy. Really? Only 357? Not a lot of stone, not a lot of gold, and decent amount of food. Okay, so this is, I guess, one of those maps that's designed where everyone needs to fight one another. Yeah, Rusty, I'm not so sure about the pro players and their quicker GGs and win conditions. I feel like sometimes they're just... A lot of it's psychological as well. They're like, oh, we're down against Gapoch and freaking Andy and Slam, and I don't know. I would have liked to see maybe another 5 minutes of that matchup. I think they could have maybe turtled up. Looks like a shirtless dude with a gut wearing jeans. Can't really say I see that. 007, they want us to sleep quicker. All right, let's see the players this time. Did they all spawn on the same side? Yeah, luckily. Luckily for them. The Armenians, infantry with extra line of sight. Who is green? Malians, so universities work almost basically twice as fast, if I'm not mistaken. And the Vietnamese mean that we are going to get to see some imperial skirmishers, hopefully. Hopefully this game goes a little bit longer than 20 some odd minutes. On the other side of the map, the Saracens, a fan favorite. Foot archers have a +3 attack bonus against buildings. The Portuguese technologies are researched 25% faster, except going up to the next stage, which I don't know technically is considered a technology. I think Age of Empires needs a lingo upgrade, a renaissance in terms of the lingo that we use. And the Huns stables work 20% faster, which might mean good news for the Saracens if we're going to get to see some good fun camel play. I would love to see a Saracen 170 HP heavy camel rider. Oh, in the nick of time. Take on a Farimba heavy Malian camel. Looks like pants? What way are you tilting your head that this thing looks like pants to you? Solo, you think it also looks like skinny jeans? Why does everyone keep saying this looks like pants? Upside down pants? What am I missing? What the heck am I missing? I'm tilting my head to the right. Doesn't look like anything. I'm tilting my head to the left. Looks like a starship. The water is the pants? I'm so confused. This little horned shape? Convex? Concave? I don't know. This is the pants? Sergey, I can definitely see a guy with a gut and blue pants. Oh my goodness. Yes, I see it now. This is the gut. These are the blue jeans. This might even be a zipper. This dark spot, or maybe got nervous and pissed himself. Came home from a pub. Okay, now I see it. And the head would go somewhere here, yeah? And he has very hairy arms. Exactly. Abdurrahman, thank you so much for joining. Hopefully catch you in a bit of an earlier stream at some point where I can give you a proper hello, everyone, and welcome. Yeah, this is a very hairy dude. I feel like we're missing a gold chain around this patch of forest here, right? Although it kind of looks like there is a bit of a chain with his darker. Looks like Neos has discovered the Malian dock. I think he attacked it for a little bit. Okay, interesting. So our Saracen playing it defensively. Emu Warrior, hello, hello. Thank you for commenting on Twitch. He's Italian. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, literally a 3. How the hell is this villager still alive? My goodness, how many whacks of the sword did it take to kill that one freaking villager? How much HP do villagers? Is it one of these maps that villagers have like 1,000,000 HP? No. That's crazy. I feel like that attack should have killed the villager probably 10 whacks earlier. Yeah, they should call this map the Cast of Empires. Now that I see it, I can't unsee it. Oh no, and on top of all of that, Andy has... See, this is a very normal Vil kill timing. I don't know how the hell it took those 3 scouts an hour to kill that Saracen villager. But unfortunately, our Portuguese does lose his scout. everyone but our Saracen is in the feudal age. I can't imagine that really set him that far back. You have a coworker that started wearing a chain instantly. Yeah, we'll call this map Tummy. That's a good one, Doc. Codename Tummy. Another dead Saracen villager, potentially another dead Saracen villager. Nope. Our Portuguese has lent. No, he's going back. And he wants that villager kill. Oh, he's going to stick around. Let's keep an eye on this one scout. You know he's going back. Or maybe Slam's going to take it. Oh, they... And for the second time, the Saracens villager, once from the elephant, now from the scouts, escapes by the skin of its teeth. The Huns, they want revenge for the last several games, so they are aggressing here. Okay, a Vietnamese villager down. But hey, that's a good number, good quantity of archers here for the Vietnamese. Pardon me. Interesting location for a dock. I can't say that there's that much food here that it justifies a dock, but okay, I guess. Oh, never mind. The I guess the fishing ships can go on this shit sandy water. Okay, well that changes things. Never mind. Now I guess they can traverse and go fishing further away. How's that Vietnamese archer force doing? 0 kills. Spearman does manage to get one of the Hunnic scouts. Gets got chasing another. I'm also noticing cracked terrain on this map. Not a lot of it, but there certainly is a little bit of cracked terrain. Capuch is pinging over here. He wants everyone on his team to know that there is a roving band of Hunnic scouts. And now he pings over here. Okay, so it looks like a little bit better. Why is he not finishing the wall off? It looks like the teams are a little bit more defended on this map, having spawned literally in a row, one after the other, on both sides. So I'm very curious to see how this all plays out. Well, it's not going to play out very well for that one Armenian villager. Now Capuch is pinging over here saying, look at me. Oh no, 2 more dead villagers. Our poor Saracen. What's his villager count? 28. It is the lowest villager count in the game. He also does not have any fishing ships. So yeah, our Saracen is just getting wrecked here. But remember, their galleys, I believe, fire 25% faster than normal, although the Armenian galley fires an extra arrow. So I don't know who the hell wins this. You always have time to watch me talk about monkey butt. The Armenian has sailed up this narrow river. A lot of pinging from Team Slappity. I like it. A good amount of communication. Does that mean fishing ships could technically go on here? Ooh, now we've got tigers in the forest. Didn't notice them before, but this is a lot of Vietnamese archers. And they are moving forward. Slam, what are your resources like? Nowhere close to going up to castle unless you've already got it queued up. And there is no army here. Where the hell is their army? Where are these 10 archers? They're heading south. Capuch trying to pull the Saracen army south. Where are these 12 scouts? Okay, they're returning home to help defend against Slam's push. And yellow archers? Okay, so they're in a good position here to defend. That being said, I hope we don't see another fast GG because Capuch and Andy are seconds away from hitting Castle Age. Lucas, hello, hello. Oh no, look at the Armenian ships. They have sailed quite far. Oh my goodness. And now they're under attack here. I feel like this is hiding a lot of cracked terrain, but I don't think you can build on this kind of grayish sand. Now the archers. Okay, so as scary as that was, Slam has been repelled. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And now it's La Franche that has the 16 army count lead, although they are down villagers and fishing ships. Or Saracen villagers, and yet again another villager returns home with almost no HP. If only she was a Pole villager and could regenerate. Oh, missed opportunity for Kapoch to snipe one more vill. Blue is pinging here. Teal is pinging here. Oh, you didn't learn your lesson. You didn't learn your lesson from the 1v1 on the Pokeball. Don't shove your cavalry into a choke point. Doc, I think it's on Twitch. If you just go to the main channel, there's a clip of it. I can't say I fully understand clips. Oh, right. But yeah, Supergen, you also put it on Discord. Right. Oh, no. Now their scouts are light cavalry, which means these hunting villagers are going to get wrecked. Ay. Armenian has upgraded the war galley, because why the hell not? But uh-oh, in come the Portuguese. No attempt to wall off for freaking Andy. Nothing in the fortified church but one relic, so remember that means it does fire one arrow automatically. More dead villagers at the hands of Malian light cavalry. +1 attack on them only. And now it's his turn to learn the lesson of don't shove your freaking cavalry into a freaking choke point. Not when there's archers behind. Okay, unlike last game, purple and red are actually on their way very, very close to hitting Castle Age. And Slam, of course, our Vietnamese. Where's paper money? I think that's an Imperial Age upgrade. One that he might want to get if he's going to surround himself with, what are these, acacia? Yeah. Tiger springs into action here, and now 53 army count to 49. Slappity is catching up. They're ahead 30 villagers as well. Portuguese is getting a good amount of damage. 1920 kills, 11 of them villagers, but now you're taking on Vietnamese crossbows. Might want to get out of here. Slam's not firing for some reason. Okay, he is now. Our Portuguese does have ballistics. Slam does not. And now that he has padded armor, he will have caught up in the armor and the attack. And together with these Malian knights by Archer Force. But hey, no worries. There's one right behind it. By the way, thank you to everyone who's watching on Twitch and on YouTube. I love that you can see the extra arrow from the Armenian galley. I appreciate everyone joining and chatting and supporting the channel on Saturday night, on the weekend. Warrior priests, okay. I mean, not a terrible infantry unit on the whole. If you can get Ferders, their HP jumps up. They can heal units with that big gold Orthodox cross. It's not a terrible infantry unit on the whole. It's not like amazing, but it's not terrible. And oh, the mule card blocks him, and then he dies. High ground Malian. Let's see what he can accomplish here. There's a lot of crossbows. Holy 28 crossbows for La Franche. Your back was being bothered by the fur baby. Does your fur baby climb you? I remember that. I remember all about that. Ah, Sergey, that's nice. The streams and the casting and the 80% of the time that we discuss non-relevant things. Oh yeah, awful play. Mangonel would be an absolute godsend to somebody right now. He does. Lefty Sexton. One day everyone will get the memo and this guy will blow up. I appreciate that. I hope so. Oh, he's hiding behind the butte. You can't see units. It makes no sense. This is the only structure in the game that you can hide units behind. The food. He does? Yeah. I saw Cat the cutest thing. I was on doom scrolling after the stream yesterday, and I saw this little baby in a diaper climbing up the stairs, and attached to its diaper was a baby kitten clawing at its butt and along for the ride. Supergen, what is a Clips board? I thought I did that on Twitch. Yeah, Cat, isn't that adorable? Like, it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. A hot sauce board. I'm very happy to hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm glad people enjoy. Even though here and there, there's always, you know, the odd comment. Somebody today commented that my voice was stupid in one of my shorts. Okay, look at the stream of units coming from La Franche. They are not going down without a fight. They are ahead to 11 village. Oh my goodness, 11 military, but look how bad they're down. 50 villagers. It's kind of annoying that the Armenian is patrolling this river, which means you can't really send villagers very safely. Although he has. Oh, he doesn't have the wood. At this point, you got to build a lumber camp before you build a TC, I guess. Just because you have a stupid voice doesn't mean it's a bad stream. Man, a lot of dicks tonight. Supergen, here's going to be probably the dumbest question you'll have ever heard in your life. When you say you need a board, you mean like an extra hashtag channel just for clips? Or what? Or is a board something that's like a specific thing? I bet it was D90. That's hilarious. Here we go. Here we go. I love that we're finally seeing a big 3v3 engagement here. Although I say 3v3, our Armenian is contributing very little right now, having gone primarily Navy, which might hurt La Franche, because on land they are significantly outnumbered, and now castles are up. Oh, just a new channel? Okay, I'll make one. Well, I thought you... First of all, Jen, I thought you meant something on Twitch. That there's like a specific board that I can do. And of course, yeah, my mind also went to like a bulletin board. Okay, I'll add the hashtag channel. Isn't it amazing how regardless of civilizations, regardless of teams, of players, of maps, of Elos, 3v3s always somehow devolve into a whole bunch of crossbows and a whole bunch of melee cavalry. Even though right now there is a unit, I'm not gonna name names here, that could absolutely shred through both of these army compositions. It's not a cheap unit, but our Saracen does have 23 villagers on gold. Mangonel fires the volley. The Hun, look at the Hun trying to close on the Mangonel as the Malian tries to body block him. Does finally get it though. Yeah, 3v3s are a lot easier to follow than 4-on-4s because 4v4s generally tend to become two groups of 2v2s, which make it very hard to cast. There's a lot. Ooh, he's taking some of that neutral stone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is where a Mameluke or two might come in handy. Oh no, La Franche. Their army count. The knights delete the house they want to surround. Are you going to delete the barracks as well? That would be a annoying deletion. Very aggressive Saracen castle. That thing is not going up. There you go. There you go. I have realistic goals, although placing a castle right as 5 freaking battering rams are making their way towards you is the absolute definition of wasteful. This castle is going to fall 1,000 HP, 900 HP, 1,000, even if you get this castle up. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm the idiot. Okay. Castle goes up with a massive 30% of its HP. Come on, Mamelukes. Castle down here has fallen, though. I'm surprised it was on the high ground. It fell very quickly. Army counts identical. Slappity. 150 more villagers. They're just better at their economic macro than La Franche. Who's kidding who? I feel like La Franche is so focused on military, they're not even growing their civilian population. 1 villager, 3 villagers. I mean, Andy alone is training 8 villagers. And my goodness, Capuch has gone up to 122. 122. Red is at 44. Purple is at 50. Yellow's at 47. I mean, Andy is at 45, but at least he's got fishing ships, and he's really gone Navy, which doesn't really, means he doesn't really participate, I guess, in the land battles, except for those rams. Lots of knights. How many even are there here? They're stacked galore. 10. Okay. Our Portuguese is an imperial. Bring on the Feitorias. Bring on some gunpowder, some arquebus, something. Oh no, now Capuch is here with the Malians. He's going to be an imperial in 2 minutes. Slam is going to be an imperial in a minute. He has taken firm control of the forest, the hairy chest of the map. At this point, if you're La Franche, you have to kind of be wondering, why did they stop defending? Why are we not running into any more resistance here? Oh, maybe they were just massing their armies. Another Saracen castle is literally going to fall in a matter of seconds. Awful play. I agree. These patrolling warships, I don't know if that's making the team more hesitant to go backwards, but they are not expanding anywhere. And Slam's capturing of this hairy chest, absolute epic. Oh, and here we go, Armenian moving forward with those monks. How many monks are we looking at? 5, and another fortified church being built. So La Franche, as cool as this push is, they do have the same army count. They are not getting that much accomplished here. Siscon nowhere close to going up to the next age. Arhan nowhere close to going up to the final age. And so now you're going to have 3 Imperials. And you're going to have Malian Cavaliers, I'm assuming with Farimba. I want to see how many kills these warships have on the whole. 41. How many of those are villagers? 26. There you go. It's like on that PAG map where you cross the land bridge, but then you get attacked. Yeah, there we go. Last game it was first to castle. This time it's first to Imperial. And another Saracen castle is that. I mean, I'm surprised it's still standing, the second one. But another one will fall. I'm assuming the second, yeah, he's an Imperial, immediately trebuchets. Has blue gotten much fish? I feel like blue's gotten almost all the fish here in the bottom, right? There's just a few along the edge of the map. Let's see how much. Let's see who got the most economic resources. I'm assuming it's Team Slappity by a mile on all 4 resources. But look at the numbers: 256 crossbows. Crossbows don't win you games. Crossbows don't tear down structures. Crossbows don't push into castles or town centers. So as cool as they are, unfortunately, they are very much still a castle age unit. Let's see. Slam with the wood. No surprise there. Slam with the stone. A little bit more than our Saracen, who had enough for 3 castles. And then food and gold for our Malian. No surprise with the Malian. They do drop off 10% more gold when they mine it. But what a baller play out of Andy to patrol this narrow piece of land. Or a narrow piece of water, I guess. Because now you can't build too close here, right? Otherwise the ships will attack. Saracen crossbows do come with a +3 attack bonus, but they're not going to take down a castle. They're going to be, and even non-house structures are going to take a while. Like 1800 HP is still a tough nut to chew, even with the +3 attack bonus. They went, where were the Mamelukes? You saw knights, you saw rams. I guess Siscon just didn't have the resources, the economy for it. Look, he's on 1 TC. Trash is on 1 TC. Neos is on 1 TC. Meanwhile, Green looks like he's on 3 TCs. Andy on 1 TC, but I don't think he was supposed to be on more. Slam is on 3 town centers with 2 castles up. Did he have any rattans? No. And Paris falls to the combined Argentinian, Austrian, Canadian push that is Team Slappity. How much wood did the French have left to collect? You mean on the map? 287,000. But actually, that's a good question. Let's take a look at the economies. Let's just round these up. So 29 and 39 is what? 68? 108, and then let's add another 8. So 116,000 resources to barely 66. So 50,000 more resources. Yeah, these players are just a little bit too good for the French team, unfortunately. And yeah, the point about the Saracen crossbows is valid, but really, castle's still up. Castle's still up. Town centers are all still up. And unfortunately, yeah, yikes is basically the name of the game here. All right, well, set number 1 is over. Firmly 3-0 going to Slappity. And bear with me, we're going to watch the Gamer Legion. A little bit of Viper, a little bit of Hera, a little bit of Doubt. And we're going to start, as always, with the 1v1s. And I'm just going to quickly rename. So, Doc, I believe we are watching an Australian team, Team Down Under. In game number 1, Soxy is going to be taking on the Lord himself, Doubt. Armenian taking on Japanese. Ooh, 2 good infantry civilizations. And there are, as we saw yesterday in Arctic Circle, or as we like to call it here, because this is primarily a food channel, the Powdered Donut. There is a lot of seafood everywhere. And as we saw yesterday, do not F around with the frickin' penguins. Because they will surround you, they will kill you, and they will tear down your buildings faster than a Gothic Huskarl with a +8 attack bonus against buildings and stone defense. So do not F around with the Emperor penguins. What did I highlight here? The shorefish are underneath the rock. Okay. Yeah, this is Team Down Under playing against Team Gamer Legion. So I'm curious to see. Again, it's a lot of psychological elements to this when you're taking on Hera and the Viper and Doubt, right? I mean, I don't think these are bad players, but psychologically, it's not exactly an easy thing. It's like, I imagine playing chess against the best chess player, or ping pong against the best ping pong player. And Taka, hello, hello. The trees look like a bunch of gold when you zoomed out on the map, did they? Oh yeah, it does look like a little, very bronzy, goldy color. I think it's the mixture. By the way, we're back to the bushes. Bush C. I think that's pretty much it. I wonder if there's a bush A in here. No. In any event, let's see what the players are doing. 12 villagers apiece. Looks like our Armenian already placing a dock. Our Japanese not doing very much at the moment. Oh, never mind. I have to open my big mouth. He's also placing a dock as Soxy. Not a good start. Australians are allergic to ice and snow. I mean, there's just so many animals on this map. There's marlin, there's dolphins, there's penguins, there's deer. Assuming some kind of birds flying overhead as well. Very fun map. Like I said, this tournament has a lot of super cool maps that we've seen so far. And I'm very curious in the Oman Desert map if somebody will eventually try to get control of those neutral units or kill them to get the relics. Very pretty map. And here we go. Doubt on the aggressive. Leave me alone. I just want to catch some marlin. Oh, you send monks to convert those guys. That would be epic. I wonder if they're preset to just die when they get converted. Heresy styles. Two fun economic civs as well. I mean, these are two civilizations that are fantastic infantry, good archer lines. I mean, never discount the 40% more effective mule cart technologies versus the 50% cheaper economic buildings of the Japanese. Very curious to see who does what in this matchup. You need to force drop a little bit more food. Okay, Soxy does. And he is going up to feudal age, about 40 seconds behind his opponent, which tells me that he has loom and Doubt may not. No, Doubt also has loom. Oh, my apologies. He's off the back of 3 fewer villagers. Okay, there you go. Or I should say 2 fewer villagers and 1 less fishing ship. Ugh, cat, that's so annoying. Somebody pulled into my building's parking lot, and I swear, if I didn't know better, I would tell you they're driving an airplane, how loud their freaking car was. When they turned it on, turned it off, literally the windows shook. It was so loud. Here we go. Armenians. Okay. Now that he is in feudal. No! I want to see a penguin attack. I want to see a penguin attack again. Doubt, send another militiaman. Oh, that was so sour. We almost caught the most amazing thing ever. Guy opening and closing his gate. Ugh. Ooh, cat, enjoy. Hopefully it's one of those Walmarts with a McDonald's in it. You can get yourself a nice treat. Isn't the penguin animation funny when they waddle and then they honk like little car horns? I mean, this is a very aggressive penguin. I think he wants to attack the fire galley. Are we going to have the first kill of the game here as Doubt tries to surround this Japanese villager? Ooh, I thought this was a penguin attack. They should take damage when walking through icy water. Fair enough. Looks like Doubt did manage to get that villager for the first kill of the game. Gets another kill. Here we go. Here we go. The penguins. Move your damn fire galley out of the way. He saved the villager from the wrath of the penguins. Holy moly. They make the craziest sounds in real life? Do they? Do they honk like that? It sounds like a car horn. Oh, that's unfortunate. Going to a Walmart without a McDonald's. I don't know. It's like, insert an analogy here. I don't know what the analogy would be, but it's not good. Double team bite penguins. That was absolutely atrocious. By the way, I think I found out how to pronounce the upgrade of the Armenians, the Castle Age one. I think the C's are hard. I think it's Kilikian. I thought it first Cilician, but I'm like 90% sure it's Kilikian. As Armenian continues with melee to try to engage in the back, but with melee units, you don't really have a chance if your opponent walls off. Doubt has taken firm control of the water, killing the dock. Archer unit. Wolf. And finally, for the first time in the evening, we, I think, have some skirmishers out. Man, oh man, would those have helped last game. Yeah, Teovillo, somebody mentioned that yesterday as well about the penguins being incorrectly placed on this map. Although I love on Reddit when somebody always says literally unplayable. Dominoes in a Taco Bell. Damn. Okay. Focus on the stream, Isaac. Focus on the stream. Put dominoes out of your mind. And here we go. The power of adding one single skirmisher into your army composition against archer play. Just absolutely able to rickety wreck. And they're about to get sandwiched. Why aren't you going for the weaker one first? Doesn't matter. Doubt gets them all at the end. Secures his base. Secures the water. Does look like he lost a bunch of his original army, but we'll see if he decides to go infantry anyway. Focus is overrated. Okay, I'm gonna do something I don't like to do. We need to see what the hell happened here. How did this guy get drawn into the fight on the left here? Okay, he's taken on... killed 2 of them so far. Will he get all 4? No! The quartet. 1 surviving penguin. That was epic. That's why we watch Age of Empires. Hung Solo, thank you for the 20 bits. Just found out cockfighting was with chicken. 12 months of training down the... Gross, but funny. You think you would also died of 4 penguins? I mean, that was pretty epic. You know, once you fight 4 penguins, what the hell's a wolf gonna do? What's a wolf gonna really do at the end of the day? I'm surprised Doubt let this dock get up. That was a bit of an oversight, I think. And here we go. Skirmishers yet again. Soxy just throwing Japanese archers into the meat grinder. He got quadded. Oh, Logan, sorry I missed your message. Yeah, like Doc says, we're about to find out. So far, he's holding his own. I mean, he's lost more villagers and fishing ships, but on the whole, he's holding his own against Doubt. Did I hear the penguins activate again? Oh my goodness, I love Age of Empires. What the hell are we watching here? Go. Oh my god. It's not just villagers they're irate with. Will they go after the skirmishers? And then they just go back? So I guess they're programmed to kind of stay within their little radius. Oh no, look how adorable he is. Goodbye, little penguin. Goodbye. Oh, you lived a short but wonderful life. Maybe at the end of this stream, I'll go on YouTube. I'll play the Werner Herzog penguin clip. It is one of the funniest, saddest things you'll ever see and hear in your life. Is the penguin lootable? Ooh, good question. No meat on the penguin, unfortunately. Dock under attack to the right. Not our chat dock, the actual building dock. Center. Our Japanese is getting pressed back. And again, one player has just added a lot more skirmishers and is being more active with the skirmishers. You need more attack on penguins? That's why I was fanboying about the monkey butt last night. Because the monkeys are a lot stronger than the penguins. They're very territorial with their anyone on 2 feet. Okay, this is where Soxy decides to take the fight. Doesn't matter where, he is dead meat. He is going up to Castle Age. Doubt's already there. Doubt already has 4 going up to 5 knights. And this base is open, but even knights are going to hesitate against this many archers. 10 archers. I mean, they do have bloodlines. +1 armor. But 10 units of anything is still 10 units. Might want to move underneath the TC, though. Oh, you think he meant lurable? I wonder if you can, although they seem to like return back to their starting positions, which is not something like, for example, a boar does unless you go outside its line of sight. So I don't know how the penguin mechanic actually works. Fortified church, the first one with a free relic and a free arrow goes up. All right, so we're seeing an Armenian smush. Although not much in that mush. Smush. So far just a bit of a... Actually not a rush at all. Not really building anything out of these two structures is Doubt. And there we go, a ram is coming out. Chester, how are you tonight? Yeah, Doubt's starting to snowball out of control here. The army count is the same, but... Oh, okay, wait a second. Our Japanese is in Castle Age. Doubt is fighting underneath a TC that's full of archers, by the way. Archers and villagers. And knights don't last that long underneath a TC. I think it's a full TC, maybe 4 or 5 volleys only to kill a knight. The problem is our Japanese has no melee units to contest the ram. Oh, archers have become crossbows. Crossbows are firing on skirmishers. Knights are going to try to return here. Let's see. Their HP is absolutely atrocious. They should die fairly quickly. Oh, choke point. One of the 2 archery ranges has fallen. Doubt's starting to work on the second. Oh my god, he's trying to trap the crossbows in with a fortified church. That's hilarious. Army counts are pathetic for both. 7 to 5. Villager count 6 to 5 now. Soxy is holding quite well here. Archers came back with no upgrades? Really? By the way, what's going on here? Oh, fire galley with 6 kills, 1 fishing ship. Our Japanese is fighting back. This is not a clear W for anyone right now, even though the scores would have you believe otherwise. Doubt is just on 1 TC. He's only ahead 5 villagers. But here we go. Let's see how many villagers our Japanese has to sacrifice. No more archery ranges. Uh-oh. Maybe I overestimated Soxy's position here. No more archery ranges. Means no more crossbows. Villagers are being brought forward. They're getting slaughtered en route, and okay. All right. Well, literally 30 seconds after I said it was anyone's game, our Japanese GG. But wow, what a fun. That was not an easy GG for Doubt, I don't think. I mean, there towards the end, it kind of was. Who's kidding who? But the numbers, fairly similar. Fairly similar. If Soxy just had an archery range or two in the back, maybe a melee unit or two. Remember, the Japanese, even their pikemen attack 33% faster. So these knights would have absolutely died. Nothing particularly special about an Armenian knight that I don't think. But more importantly, we got to see a penguin attack, multiple penguin attacks, which is what we're all here for. Who's kidding who? Who needs build orders and Elos and Civ bonuses? Give us penguins all the live long day. I mean, Doubt was what, playing with one hand? 97 HP to 140, although 140 right at the beginning of the game for Soxy. Yeah, look at the economy, about 20% bigger for our Armenian. Yeah, the skirmishers were a huge deciding factor, I think. Army highs 48 to 46. I mean, Soxy was keeping pace, but constantly throwing away archer units here and here. Wherever the hell the battle was here along the edge of the world. He just kept throwing archer units into skirmishers. All right. New strat church drop. Yeah, that's definitely what people were thinking when the Armenians and Georgians were introduced. And I think survivalists did a whole bunch of attempted fortified church drops in the beginning. I wonder if one day a red phosphor will do something with these structures, which I think need to be nerfed. 200, only 25 more wood than a normal monastery is a little bit much for a building that can shoot arrows. And for the Armenians trained warrior priests, I think it's a bit too cheap of a building right now. But all right. So one more game of 1v1 for Gamer Legion, and they get 1 point. And if Down Under takes the next game, then we get a third 1v1 to see who gets that one coveted point. Speaking of, let's load the next game and see what the hell's going on. All right. We find ourselves back on the Pamir Mountains. A map that from a distance, very hard to see what the hell is going on. Maybe if I do it like this, like a Nomad style start, but whatever. This is the map, remember, where there's lots and lots of dual resource clumps. There's a lot of stone next to gold everywhere on the map. Stone, gold, very hard to see. For some reason, there's trees on the mountaintops, and I think you can position units like here. So walling off is very difficult. And this is a Nomad start. So, oh, I should have pointed out, it's a I'm going to pause it for a sec. Nomad start where the players only start with 200 wood. So the only thing they can build, I mean, among what they can build, is a lumber camp. You do not have the resources. What the hell is this? Why are you building this here? You do not have the resources for a town center. And you start with a horse scout. So you need to spend 100 wood to collect 175 so that you can place a town center on this map. Why? Okay, I guess he just wanted the immediate access to 200 wood. Okay, maybe not a bad strategy out of the Viper. So the Viper playing as the Mongols on a map with lots and lots of huntables with their 40% faster working hunters is always a fun thing. Whereas Nos Zombie Oh, it's not zombie. Okay, I've seen this player play against survivalist a lot. He's a very good player. Is the Vietnamese. And let's see, the players have spawned kind of close to one another. You can place your town centers. Actually, on the larger map, yeah, no, there are certain clearings you can put in the mountains. So you can hide your town center in the mountains next to the golden stone. Here is a nice clearing as well. Or you can build it kind of in this gorge in the middle of the map. And by the way, Nos Zombie is going to see the Viper's town center immediately. Okay. All right. Let's see ourselves a good old-fashioned villager fight. Where's Jake on Twitch? More and more goats are being brought here for our Vietnamese. Little surprised that the Viper went with a TC right next to the berries with the, you know, the Franks maybe. With their faster berry pickers, but I thought maybe here would have been a decent location. You got your huntables, you got your gold. And by the way, this is a very resource rich map. 77,000 gold, 21,000 stone, 500,000 wood, and 17,000 food. And yeah, he's already been collecting goats, has our Vietnamese. Yeah, so now Zombie's about 400 elo points below the Viper. The horse is trying to help out, but unfortunately the horse is a neutral unit. Can't really do much with it except body block. All of them happen, they're 10 feet away from one another. That's what I said. It's a very interesting placement here. To be fair, Nos Zombie chose that, right? Because he saw the Viper's TC go up first, or at least the foundation of it. He could have put his town center to, you know, up here. He's got a lot of resources all over the map. There's just so much gold and stone everywhere. But let's see what the hell happens here. I mean, they're so close. Their squircles are overlapping. So remember, if the Viper wins this game, we'll put a point up here for Gamer Legion. If the Viper wins this game, if you're not familiar with how the tournament works, I'll explain it as best I can. I hope it's coming across clear. There's 2 stages. The first stage is a best of 3 1 versus 1, where each of the trio of team members has to play 1 game. So if Nos Zombie wins this one, then Hera is going to play the third 1v1 against the third member of Team Down Under. And then the winner of the 3v3, my apologies, the winner of the best of 3 1 versus 1s, they get 1 point. And that 1 point counts towards the second phase of the tournament, where it's a best of 5 3-on-3. So let's say the Viper wins this game, they'll get 1 point. They'll only need 2 wins in the 3v3s to take this set. Farm stealing. So far we have a lot of boar contestation. And they both have a lot of resources to the rear. I mean, Mongols right now, there's so many goats, there's so many ibex. Although the Viper, if you're looking at it just from pure... Oh my god, he's still trying to kill a villager, is Nos Zombie. He's got to be careful. If he body blocks with the horse, the Viper's villager will attack the horse. Pamir Mountains is the name of the map. Oh, we didn't give it any street. Oh, he trapped him behind the reeds. The Viper trapping Nos Zombie's villager behind the frickin' reeds. Oh my god. I mean, this is just the Viper. You wouldn't even see them. They're so blended in here. I didn't even notice that this is nothing and this is reeds. I guess that's why he's the Viper, right? You would tell your grandkids if you got 1 kill off the Viper? I mean, that I would tattoo that on my arm. Maybe like a big tattoo across my back. Viper sniper. And then it looks like the Viper killed a villager here, but what an absolute crazy move here. By the way, if you're not familiar with the reeds, they kind of suck in this game because they come with half the wood. Only 50 compared to the usual 100. So, villager following villager here. Footsteps in the snow. This villager is finally free. It looks like they actually both killed one villager apiece. And if the Viper's not careful, he's going to lose another one. Another odd thing about this map is the graphics don't make a lot of sense. You can kind of... There's a tree on top of a rock. Whoa, 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 attack, attack. Where are you going? What a missed opportunity to get 2 attacks off. Oh, can you even see the villager now? No. That is so sour. Cat, you're already back from Walmart? Or still en route? And now he doesn't know where the hell the Viper's villager is. Yeah, the villager's all the way. Okay, so missed opportunity. And there we go. The Mongol is going to start hunting. It does look a little bit like that shape. So a little bit. Especially some of these outer indents. Oh yeah, Walmart, the 90s boy band playlist. New Kids on the Block. NKOTB. Let's see villager allocations, because I feel like the Viper is a lot more heavy on food, being the Mongols, and our Vietnamese is a lot more heavy on wood. Yeah. Both players just have a trickle of gold coming in. Nos Zombie's actually going to hit feudal first off the back of 2 fewer villagers. Resources collected. Man, does that Mongol bonus kick ass. Look at that. 500 more resources. 20% more resources collected. Corky boy. Sexy voice. Damn. You meant boy band? I knew what you meant. Yeah, Backstreet Boys were in the 90s too, right? I'm at that age now where I don't remember what the hell happened 30 years ago, which for me is unfortunate. I think the Backstreet Boys were in the 90s also. It was a whole like Britney Spears 1995 to 2000 weird time for music. Oh, and Nos Zombie gets the Viper Scout. Ah, and the Viper does it again. Between a bunch of reeds, Bush C, he traps yet another unit. And this one attacks, by the way, just as weak as a villager. Both of them attack on a 3. Oh my god, the Viper goes back just to make sure he gets as much HP on that palisade as he possibly can. I mean, why are you engaging with the Viper in these games? He's gonna beat you 10 times out of 10 on this. You went to McDonald's, got every Backstreet Boys CD and the Happy Meals back in the day? That's what they were playing? Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Now he's gonna trap this villager in. Oh, no. Oh, Doc, he heard you. He said he doesn't attack. Now he's actually attacking that villager. Nos Zombie is housed. Does he realize he's housed? Yeah. I mean, Nos Zombie has 4 army count to 0. The Viper's losing villagers now. That's not good. Beautiful tower placement. Gets the wood, gets the gold. But the archer's moving to the dead space. No murder holes. Ah, never mind. They back away. They don't want to stick around here. So 20 minutes into the game almost, and the kill count is a massive 3-2. Random goat. Random palisade wall. Couple of cool moves out of the Viper. His usual quick fingers. I don't remember McDonald's giving out Backstreet Boys CDs. Although that may not have been a thing in Canada. Yeah, he's still trying to break free up here. He's almost there. Just 36 more pokes. I mean, I love that the Viper has no army. He's going up to Castle Age. And literally has no army. Double stable, though, for our Mongol. Economy is up and running for our Vietnamese. He's ahead 1 villager, but he doesn't know that his opponent's a minute away from Castle Age. Oh, no. He barely has any food. Why did he build his town center right here? This is going to be such a short rush distance. Okay, he's going towers. Question is, what will the Viper build? Step Lancers? Knights? What are we thinking? Continuing with the light cavalry? Oh, mutually assured pokage here. They both killed 2 villagers of the other. Burger King had a Backstreet Boys VHS of a concert. Damn. Oh no, Siege Workshop and Step Lancers. Oh no. Yeah, Nos Zombie is up Shit's Creek right now. Yeah, okay, your tower's not gonna do anything. That's funny, Doc. Well, David, this tournament has a secondary league. Oh no, oh no. Well, to be fair, spearmen are still spearmen. 15 attack bonus against cavalry. But I don't know. Viper's housed at 35. I don't see him building any more houses. Does he not realize he's housed? What unit is this up here? Oh, just that palisade from before. There we go. Okay, that's I got enough villagers building a single house. 8 villagers. A scorpion of all things. I get you're low on wood, but why the hell a scorpion? Yeah, and a free coffee at McDonald's. Or whatever the Spanish equivalent of McDonald's is. This is just going very badly here for Nos Zombie, who has 20 food in the bank. Even the town center is joined in. The Viper says, you know what? I don't even need these 8 villagers right now. Oh no, oh no. This is so bad. Heals off the weak-ish one. But to be fair, if ever there was a map where you can continue expanding and sending your villagers, oh, he vipered the Viper. Nos Zombie vipers the Viper and kills that scorpion by entering its minimum range. Why is the Viper not attacking through the wall? I thought you could do that with Step Lancers in their 1 range. Cat, get home safe. We're still waiting on Super Gen, by the way, for you to tell us how the wings were, unless I missed your message. Oh my god, the Vipers killed 13 villagers and now they're on par, 24 villagers a pop. Our Vietnamese, he's not relenting. Oh no. But what are you gonna do? Oh, this is also a death area. There's no way out for these villagers unless they can go somehow around the mountain. Once the battering ram breaks into here, the Step Lancers will move forward. They will slaughter those lumberjacks. Oh, wings are on Discord. Oh, my bad. Okay. Get the ghoul. You've got 8 food in the pantry. And they die. Oh, where is he going? How the hell did he get up to the middle of the mountain? This map is so freaking wonky, but ultimately, yeah. I mean, probably a few minutes later than it should have been, but oh my goodness. Super Gen, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Ignore my silliness. Well, 26 minutes in, 15 Step Lancers and a horse is what we got to see. How bad do we think the economies were for both players? Yeah, look at that. Half an hour game. This is their economy. Oh my god. What a weird map. What a fun map. What a bonkers map. And why do they spawn? This is like the perfect map. If you're playing against the Viper, the last thing you want to do is have him in your face. If it was me and I saw that he put his TC here, I would have put my TC, oh, I don't know, here. Here. The hell away from him. Maybe here on the side. Oh, here's a nice place next to the gold, stone, relic, huntables, boar, goats to the left. I would be as far as humanly possible from the Viper. Crewmate, glad you could join us again. It's amazing how the horses in this game eat an entire lifetime on food on one meal. But yeah, they use like literally like awful. You're saying just 5% Viper playing with his food, yet toying with it. All right, well, that concludes the 1v1 portion of this set. Let's move to the next one, which is the 3v3 portion. And bear with me as I rename the teams, or name the teams. All right. We find ourselves back on Spiny Forest. I mean, it says spinny, but I'm assuming they meant spiny. GTA Skunky. Cool content. Thank you so much. Are you from the Greater Toronto area? This is also a fun map because there's a lot of walling off potential. And everyone starts with basically a mule cart and a dream. And again, not enough resources to build a town center initially. Their scouts are elephants. Their monks are the Georgian heroine. A yurt, a hut in the middle of nowhere. No, Doc, I think it is. I think it is Team Down Under. That's what I have on my little piece of paper. Gamer Legion versus Down Under. So let's take a look at their, there should be a starving mod that takes fruit from storage. Interesting. Corky Boy, there was another game that had that's a similar feature. Was that in Cossacks? There was another feature, another RTS mobile game. I'm trying to remember which, where there was something similar to that. Yeah, I mean, who's kidding who? Down Under is the underdog right now. You're playing Hera, the Viper, and Doubt. So let's take a look at the civs. Down Under has taken the left side of the map. We start with the Bengalis, where trade units also give you 10% food. And I'm hoping we get to see trade units because we haven't really seen any so far in this tournament. Persian is a very good one. Nightline units come with a +2 attack bonus against archers. The Malay Docs have double the line of sight, so the most useless one in the game at this point. And then we've got Doubt is the Malians. We saw them earlier. Universities work 80% faster. Burgundians, relics generate 30 food per minute. So we got the battle of the extra food here. And Portuguese technologies are researched 25% faster, except for going up to the next age. So those are the bonuses. The Malay being the least useful one here. Milan, hello, is Down Under a reference to Australia? I believe it is. I believe these are all Australian players. And I should introduce the third member of each team. In green, playing as the Persians, we've got Tulendina. We'll say Dina. And then Hera. I'm sure you've heard of this player before, who didn't get a chance to do some 1v1s because Doubt and the Viper kicked ass. Since when do you have 3 Aussie players? Now, interestingly, the Australians have spawned in a kind of traditional left side of the map. Hera has abandoned his starting position and has gone to the right of the map. And so he's very close to the Viper. This is a interesting play out of him. So we'll see. whether or not giving up and ceding this territory potentially to Nos Zombie is a good idea or not. Like I said, it's going to be pretty much an uphill climb against the Gamer Legion clan. I can't imagine the Down Under team is feeling very confident right now, but our thoughts and prayers are with their positivity. Rodeo Jones, AoE, let's go Down Under. Thank you so much, and thanks for commenting. 007 says a 3 versus 5 should be fair against this, and I agree. At the very least, a 4 versus 3. Calvin, nice to catch you again. Give the Aussies 120% handicap. Yeah, tie the Viper's hands behind his back. Make him only be able to use his feet. Like I said, this is going to be an interesting matchup. I don't know why Hera decided to build his first TC a lot further than his starting position. He's given up on the berries, for example, the baobab trees. I wonder if it's just so that he can make an easier wall off on his side of the map. Nos Zombie has explored, has seen nothing. And so they haven't even discovered where Hera is at. By the way, line of sight on a scout is absolutely atrocious. What a terrible, terrible line of sight. And now the elephant might even die. And of course it dies. But he discovered where Hera is. I guess that's something. So how much have the Down Under team seen? They've seen Hera's TC. They've seen Doubt's TC over here. And that's about it. So they don't know where the Viper is. They must assume the Viper is somewhere up here. Little do they know, it's not Hera who's in the center position. It's the Viper. For their part, Gamer Legion have not seen any town center except the Malay one. Okay. So their vision's even worse. John, oh yeah, it is Labor Day weekend. Yeah, super fun. Long weekend. Make Viper change Viper Jr.'s diaper while playing. That would be amazing. If you couldn't pause it. Imagine you could bribe the Viper's wife to make the baby cry or tell him that the baby's crying. What's happening here? Something's under attack. A wolf? Aussies are built different. Aussies are some pretty freaking tough people. Friendly too. How many TCs so soon? Yeah, in this version of the game, you can build town centers in the Dark Age moving forward. So usually, to be honest, on this map, we've seen good opportunity to snipe the scout. Come on, one more volley. Down goes the chunky boy. Okay. Disappears. Usually on this map, on Spiny Forest, we've seen 2 town centers in the Dark Age. But right now, everyone's kind of going for 3. Long weekends are always fun, but the week that follows after is never fun. Okay, Nos Zombie is like, seriously, where the hell's the Viper? Why are we not finding the Viper? Where is the Burgundian? You came in 4th in the Olympics? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, look at this. We're on Rage Forest, it seems like. This is a long wall off for Doubt. Long wall off for our Malay. Wow, okay. This is why you need 3 town centers in the Dark Age, by the way. And it looks like Hera with very rear-facing town centers who will be getting up to Feudal Age first. Doesn't look like anyone else really even has the food for it. Zazima is American. Oh, another elephant dies. I don't understand the point of these elephant units. I don't get it. What's the point of this? The line of sight is atrocious. What is that? 3 tiles? 4 tiles at most. You start with that monk that has a much better line of sight.
Hi.
So what the hell's the point of the elephant? You don't know the green player, any info on them? Absolutely not. Except to say they are Australian and they like to use stone as part of their wall off. Can't say I'm familiar with this player at all. Double wall off for Nos Zombie to the north. Double wall off for Soxy to the south. I wonder if they're going to start cannibalizing each other's space. This is like the Viper's base and Hera's base are like when you walk into some random city and there's like 5 Starbucks all within 2 blocks cannibalizing each other's business. Toolandina sounds like a small Australian country town. There you go. You heard it from the Australian. Yeah, again, we don't really know how to pronounce the name. Cool unit. Have they seen where the hell the Viper is yet? They still haven't seen the Viper. Incredible. Incredible lack of scouting here on the part of Down Under. By the way, this is still open. Oh, not for long. That walls it in. All right, everyone with the Viper, who in 17 seconds will join them, is in the next stage. Oh, and look at this, just like a regular scout. Now all of a sudden he seems to be moving faster. His line of sight has improved. I don't understand what the point is of giving them an elephant and a hero unit. Now the hero units are kind of just hanging out. Oh, derping out a little bit. Hera and Nos Zombie.
Esto pronto.
Okay. Nos Zombie says, you know what? If you're not going to show your face here in the northern side of the map, I'm just going to take the northern side of the map. And remember, this pile of gold that's on top of the pirate booty has 2,000 gold in it instead of the usual 800. So these are very important patches of resources to make sure you get. And there are a few of them on the map. I'm trying to find the other one. There they are. There should be 4 or 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we go. Portuguese castle. Oh. Are we going to get to see organ guns? What's Hera's villager allocation? Ooh, I don't know. 29 on food? Tulendena. Tulendena. All right. Thank you so much for that, Specs or Dex. Bengali villagers have seen the castle. Of course, it's I didn't even see that it's right next to the outpost. Corky, I can confirm that getting old does absolutely sucks. And then he finally locate the Viper, and Nos Zombie is pinging, saying, hey, our Burgundian who is in castle in 19 seconds, are we gonna get to see some Cavaliers? Hera double castle here. Counter Bengali castle. It's in Tasmania. Interesting. Jenny confirmed. Nice. So nothing quite yet out of these castles. Oh my god. 2 of the 3 players on both teams are rushing to Imperial, but Soxy is actually going to reach it first. Our Malay with the quicker uptime uses that quicker uptime. All right, so let's freaking see it. Let's see what the players are building. We've got Radas for blue. Okay, crossbowmen for our Malay. Okay, I'm assuming arbalesters eventually. The Viper is going Cavalier in the Castle Age, and he's going to be in the Castle Age for literally a few seconds. Soxy, by the way, sees all of this. Organ guns for Hera and Gebetos for Doubt. Ooh, he deletes his own wall. Pressing forward. He needs to get Doubt off of this freaking gold. And here come the Gebetos. They are going to shred these crossbows to pieces if they can actually close and hit them. Man, ranged melee freaking sucks in this game sometimes. Oh my god, the monk is actually healing. Okay, well there you go. We finally have a game long enough on this map where we can see these units in action. Look how much they're missing. These ranged melee units. The same with throwing axemen and Mamelukes. Gebetos just, they miss. Whoa, 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 whoa. Monk is gone. I've said it before, I think we're eventually going to see a unique technology introduced in this game that gives ranged melee 100% accuracy like ballistics. What's going on here? Organ gun to the south. Looks like a third castle was denied. A couple of villagers lie dead underneath it. Bengalis are an underrated civ. I agree. I'm not the biggest fan of the Ratha. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. And the Viper is going Paladin without bloodlines, basically as good as a Celtic Paladin, which is to say okay. Armalay is going up to Arbalester, so we're finally going to get to see Imperial Age. Gebetos surround the Viper's monk that tries to heal them, but now they're getting picked off one at a time. Ballistics for the win. He sees the Treb. Is he going to chase it? Oh, he gets the monk as well. Hera's castle canceled or denied. Probably canceled. Who's kidding who? Oh, cat. Mexican Coke with cane sugar. Ooh, hoo, hoo. So good. Oh, no. Why is the Viper charging in 40 seconds away from Paladins? I guess he doesn't really care. With the gunpowder sword. This is this is like a nightmare in Age of Empires. You are being attacked in a 2v1 by Hera and the Viper. That is pretty much nightmare fuel. To the south, our Persian, our Malay are pressing in. Is our Persian going to Savars? He is going to Savars. Viper's here as well, but again, with 20 less HP on these Paladins, not the scariest. And Nas Zombie is in trouble. Our Persian has a castle, but it's light years away from being completed. Oh no. No, please not a 28-minute game. Ratas, upgrades. No, my god, almost non-existent. We do have 30 Savars on the field. Unfortunately, they're all in the south. The Doubt is having to hold on a 2v1 here. But so far, doing a pretty damn good job of it. Ooh, random Savar, 2 kills, 3 kills. I'll keep the mouse highlighted on this unit. He is absolutely gutting the Viper's economy right now, or at least trying to. Now organ guns are being thrown into the mix. Hera with murder holes. The Savar's up to 7 kills, 8 kills. But the Viper returns the favor. Persian economy being gutted on this side of the map. Oh my god, he's up to 11 kills. Hera has breached the Bengali. The Bengali retreats to the rear with a backwards castle. And here we go. The Savars have to return home to deal with this threat from the Burgundian. They need to make progress against Doubt. This is going to be like Rage Forest. Cat, they don't have half-liter bottles where you are? I thought those were fairly universal. Oh, Supergen, I absolutely love when Hera gets murder holes, because he gets it so regularly now. Bye villagers. Bye Gebetos. Bye villagers here too. Where are you going? Your job's not done. I guess he's relying on his town center. More important to save Soxy right now than it is to save a few of his own villagers. By the way, that Savar is still here. 19 kills, 20 kills. What an absolute hero of the Down Under Nation. Oh, and glass bottles. Got it, my bad. Doubt's castle is down, which means the Arbalesters are free to move forward. But, I mean, he's got a good number of them. Why is he sending them in small clumps? And now he's just getting wrecked on the retreat. I think he just lost 10 Arbalesters on the retreat. Look at them. Oh, that was an atrocious retreat. That was atrocious there for the Malay. Okay, Nas Zombie is planning an exodus from his base. One paladin will fall. Second should fall as well. Why did you ungarrison? And here we go. The Persian moves in. Where are you going? Villagers surrounded Treb. Savar surrounded Treb. Hera's push has been dealt with. Just need to get rid of his castle and then you are safe and secure. But look at this, the Viper has sussed out. Actually, no. Never mind. He doesn't know that there's 2 extra town centers here. How is the push against Doubt? It has completely stalled. Treb's idling in the back. No. Hey, at least we got to see Imperial Age. At least we got to see Imperial Age. Gamer Legion with 36 more army supply and 80 more villagers takes the game. Arbalesters, Savars, Halbs, Knights, Gebetos, and Organ Guns were the order of the day. How bad do we think the economies were? 88, let's say 89. 122,000 to not that much. Oh, actually, never mind. 131. Actually, 10% bigger economy only. And Bengali did mine a lot more stone than anyone else. Soxy did get a lot more wood than everyone else. Interesting. So not exactly an easy, win there for the Gamer Legion. Although to be fair, once they breached the base, once they breached Nos Zombie into the north, it pretty much was writing on the wall there. The Viper didn't play Portuguese. Yeah, Hera played Portuguese. Did I say he played Portuguese? I meant the Burgundians, if I did. And to be fair, the Burgundians do have 25% extra bonus attack, or 25% extra attack on all their gunpowder units, which includes their BBCs. But this was disappointing. This was a little disappointing. He had Doubt on the ropes for a little bit with the Arbalesters, and the Arbalesters, by the way, should absolutely wreck the Gebetos. They have 2 tiles of extra range against the Gebetos, and the Gebetos have shit armor. Absolute shit armor. Very valiant effort. 3 leaders. Oh, man. All right, well, they are on the verge of elimination, the Down Under team. Let's see how well they do in the next game. Shwetang. Hey, nice to catch you on Twitch. All right. Next game, we find ourselves in Andalusia. So we are, in fact, in Spain. No, it's not Warlords. It's not Red Bull. But we find ourselves yet again in Spain. And if you remember this map, lots and lots of rocks in the middle. A bunch of relics in the middle as well. And I believe from what Lord Petito told us, if you control the trade workshop, you automatically generate the resource that's next to it. So in this case, food. Which is why you see they're going immediately to control. And that's why you see Red's food count is going from 5, 15, 16, 17, 18 automatically because he is controlling this beautiful trade workshop. Shretang Cat says that the OGs on YouTube miss you on YouTube. Yeah, Sergey, these maps are really bonkers. They are really bonkers. By the way, I forget how many relics there are on this map. 11 or something like that? 9. My apologies. So let's see. The civs, the bonuses. Why didn't T90 cover any El Reinado? Did he not? I think he did the last chance qualifiers, didn't he? All right. Hera is playing as the Chinese, so all of the farms on his team come with 10% more food in them. To his right, Cumans. Palisade walls have 33% more hit points. The Vermin Empire just raided us on Twitch. Awesome. Thank you so much. Otter. Raid. Nice to see you, my friend. Superhero, welcome. The Vermin Empire. Superhero says hi. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. And welcome. We're in the elimination game for Down Under here. Ooh, deathmatch soon. We'll do some cool deathmatch games soon. Elendil is here as well. Vermin, thank you so much. So far, the cast has been fantastic. Let's go, Nos. All right, let's see who Nos is actually playing here. Viper is the Cumans, so Palisades come with a third more HP, which on this map is not a particularly useful bonus. More useful is the Mayan bonus, where all walls are now 50% cheaper, including gates. And then we've got the team from Down Under playing as the first Soxy as the Spanish, so all trade units generate 25% more gold. Talendana, I think I'm pronouncing that right now. Lithuanian, so monasteries work 20% faster on a map with 9 relics. That's a pretty cool feature. And Nos Zombie is playing as the Turks, so gunpowder units are trained a little bit faster than normal. Superhero, Nos Zombie is your favorite player? He's been playing quite well. His first matchup against the Viper was a 1 versus 1. Oh, whoa, oh my god. Oh my god. The Viper. The Viper's already trying to king snipe. Oh, okay. All right. You almost jinxed it. Oh my god, you almost jinxed it. That was so scary. I forget what the rules are for this regicide version of the map of the tournament. If you're allowed to do that after 4 or 5 minutes. By the way, what the hell's going on with all these horses here? You cannot eat the horses on this map. Okay, so camels are okay to eat. Horses, I guess, are not. Corky, thank you so much for joining. Have a fantastic night. Yeah, awful play. I mean, to have the Cuman and the Mayan team bonus, the only thing missing is Hera being the Byzantines. And then you've got probably the chunkiest buildings and walls and cheapest, chunkiest walls in the game. Nos beat himself a little. That was so close. That was so freaking close. And now the king is regenerating his HP like the Mandalorian. Like Boba Fett, I mean. In that tank. So I love, by the way, that the Viper just went straight across to the other side of the map. Just immediately. And now him and Hera are having a bit of a fun gallop across the plains here. Let's just follow along on this bro fest here. Is Hera just on follow command? No. Oh. Who wants it? Is the Viper going to take it? Is Hera going to take it? I mean, I could watch this all day. Nah, they're just on patrol command. All right, let's see what's going on here. Our Lithuanian is, in fact, in castle. Where is that monastery? Forget the monastery. Second TC is going up first. Hera joins him in the Castle Age. Second TC going up to the rear as well. Oh, Doc, I didn't make you a mod on Twitch. Let me know if you want to be Cat. Also, let me know if you want to be a mod on Twitch. Okay, Hera's control of the food source is being contested here by the Lithuanian. Okay, and Hera backs away. Will he discover? By the way, this is a pretty large map. And I forget if controlling the building in the center does anything or touching it does anything. I don't know. I don't think it does from memory. But, all right, let's do it. Bear with me. Supergen, is it just backslash mod, I think? Danny Winks, did you see the game Team USA +1 versus Barbatacos today? No, that's if I live stream tomorrow, that was going to be the game plan, to live stream that one tomorrow. Blue King is in the green castle. Okay, Doc and Cat, say, put a message or write a message in Twitch so I know I granted mod privileges to the right person. And here we go. Conquistadors are taking on plumed archers to the back of the Mayan base here. An extra TC for our Spaniard. Yeah, there you go. Doc, send a message on Twitch so I make sure, because when I gave Supergen mod privileges, I think I I spelled the name wrong and gave it to somebody completely different. There we go. All right. Awesome. Plumed archers taking on the gunpowder. They're fast, they're tanky, and they will be able to snipe these conks. Cat, you don't see the sword? We see it. Supergen, for sure I will. I'll add you after the stream, because it's not as easy on YouTube. You have to go into like the back end settings and whatnot. So I'll do that once the stream is over. I apologize. Complete oversight on my part. Here we go. Lithuanian monastery. Is this his first monastery? Yeah, it is. Sahas, what is the Elo of Down Under team? Ooh. I want to say like 2200s for Soxy. I'm not sure. Or Nos Zombie. I'm not sure about the others. Combined. John, are you asking for all just figments of your imagination? Mangonel's out. Let's see how much it can do. Oh. Soxy is trying to predict Doubt's movement. Like trying to grasp fog. Okay, never mind. Now he's just stopped microing altogether. And just attack grounding the same place over and over again. Be Brazil. Building in the center gives resources. Okay, fair enough. I remembered it did something. This one gives food. I guess this one gives gold, right? Yeah, look at the gold count of our Lithuanian now with relics in this building. Is going up, 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 up. So our Lithuanian is in a fantastic spot. He's got auto-generating food, auto-generating gold. He's housing a foreign dignitary inside his castle. And he's going up to 4 town centers with the latest already on the map. Fantastic position out of him. Now continues to circle around. The scores are not great. Oh, yeah, baby. Chukanu versus Janissary. Oh yeah, Super Gen. It's the same thing. Just block anyone who's. I think there's a lot less bot attacks on YouTube, so it's mainly just blocking jerks. And to be fair, I don't think we get that many in during the live streams. But I appreciate. If you want, I'm happy to do it. I'll do it, and then if you feel like it, feel free. For some reason, behind this butte, you can see the unit, but not on the other buttes. It's very weird. But I love that we're seeing conquistadors, janissaries, chukanus, plumed archers, and for a brief shining moment, we also saw Lechai. The question is, will we see Kipchaks out of the Viper? Oh, Doc, thanks for posting their Elos. They're not bad. 2225, 2247, 1980. Not terrible. John, you played some? You lost? Nice. Did you have fun? Oh, Solo. Stop telling us that you're drinking and driving. David, you're a jerk. All right, let's see what happens here. It looks like the mine is in control of 2 of those trade workshops. Castle attempted, castle canceled. What are you researching in here? Bloodlines. Okay, conquistadors taking on plumed archers. Oh, Doubt's not paying attention. Gets absolutely wrecked here. I don't think he even got one conquistador. Center position is not being contested yet. Purple is expanding this way. Interesting that Hera has taken control of this and Nos Zombie isn't really contesting it. Spaniard is pressing in. What do you kill here? An Eagle Warrior out of nowhere. Okay, a random Eagle Warrior. I must have been the scout that he started the game with. Plumed Archer sees a bunch of hand cannoneers on horses, runs the other way. I keep coming back to this blue crown because I keep seeing it on the minimap, but it's just that one king. Why is he not inside the blue base? He just doesn't want to leave him? Doesn't want to exit the castle? Chukanu's 13 kills. A lot of those were those janissaries. Speaking of, where are the janissaries? Ooh, they're inside the Turkish base. David Hill, what is that? A Trailer Park Boys argument? Didn't Ricky once argue that? In court. And here we go. The Viper's begun his assault with Imperial Age Cuman Siege, which is going to absolutely shred through this. And it is Kipchaks. Okay, so we're meme building it all the way through. I see. Chukanus, Kipchaks, plumed archers taking on janissaries, conquistadors, and Lechai. Okay. I guess the Viper didn't get the memo. He's adding in a few paladins. Fastest paladins in the freaking game. Is the Viper gonna finally make an army? Yeah. Oh, the Lechai slaughtered those Chukanus. Hera has his army count basically reset, and he's moving his castle. His king, rather. Because his castle is under attack by the Turkish forces. Is our Turk? He's an Imperial. Where is artillery? Got to be careful against the Chukanus. Man, oh man, can they rip through an army? Soxy is the last one left in Castle Age. He's 2 minutes away from Imperial. But Doubt isn't really harassing him, so he does have time here. Looks like the Viper's attack has been stopped. By what? I'm not too sure. Okay, never mind. It hasn't been stopped. It just went straight for the monastery. Ooh, our Spaniard is retreating with villagers. He's not confident in his ability to hold. Cuban Paladins upgrades. No attack upgrades. Lechai only at a +2. He lost control of those 3 relics. Oh, that's so sour. Oh, there's a way too small an army for Team Down Under. They're actually, for the first time ever, ahead in villager count. Abandon the Treb. Abandon the Treb. The Turk went left. The Lithuanian went right. Structures continue to be under attack here. Doubt is finally pushing forward, but not the scariest of forces. Gives our Spaniard a little bit of time in Castle Age. 1 Treb from the low ground is not exactly the biggest of threats in the world. But the real hard to outrun Cuban Paladins. Man, oh man, is it. 1.56 tiles per second compared to the usual 149. It is in fact a very thick meat shield, but if anyone can contest it, it is the latest upgrades. They're elite. Okay. He does not have Blast Furnace. Why doesn't he have Blast Furnace? Oh, the Chukanus are just absolutely shredding this army to pieces. Look at all the dead bodies here. That was gross. Uh-oh, Spanish King. Spanish King is in peril. The Viper has moved straight through the center. His Kipchaks running amok. A Kipchak, a Scout, and 3 Paladins all walk into a bar, chasing a Latus. But the Viper's army is going to eventually get got here. More and more Lechai streaming forward. Yeah, guys, drop the drinking and driving talk on the in the chat, please. Hera building really expansively to the rear here with a lot of defensive castles. He is expecting a good number of run-bys. Army counts. Gamer Legion all of a sudden has 50 more army count than their opponents. Rocketry. All right, let's see a big cataclysmic clash. Okay, not so cataclysmic because the Lechai are just going to swamp this entire Paladin army. Oh my god, have you ever seen anything corrode an army of Paladins this freaking quickly? On this side of the map, Chukanus, are they elite? Yes. Do they have rocketry? Yes. Do they have good armor? Nope. Why is Hera not investing in armor upgrades? Look at his food and gold count. And he's an Imperial, so they're even cheaper. Center map control for yellow still. Why does green not have iron casting is my question. And let's see how well they do against the plumed archers. Only 1 relic for our Lithuanian. He is entering a choke point again, but oh, the surround. And Doubt's gonna lose all these plumed archers. What a baller play here. What a baller play. Yeah, Cat, it's a very battery intensive. Pablo, what is your wife's name? They overstayed their welcome, but they got a good number of plumes. Not that plumes are very expensive in Imperial. I think 39.39. Okay, bombard cannon, artillery, still no artillery. Dana. Dana, Pablo wants you to come watch some Age of Empires. Did she hear? And now the units are just being streamed across the map. Gamer Legion has 100 more units than their opponents. Blue's king is still in the center of the map. Teal's king is back in his base. And the Lechai are gonna make what might be one last stand. This is half of Down Under's team army count right now. Janissaries to the left, Lechai to the right. Let's see it. I mean, the Lechai are freaking bossing it up right now. Why are the Janissaries not moving forward? Ooh, maybe with some Janissary support, that fight would have been a little bit better. She's watching now. Dana, I hope you enjoy the mayhem and the carnage that we're watching in front of us right now. The question is, whose king will die first? Age of Empires and chill. Kara moves forward finally with an aggressive castle after those 3 that he's got in the back of his base. But there's no king here. There is nothing here for Gamer Legion. Hera researched trees and revealed the position of enemy kings. And what will they do? Will they pivot? Look at the Viper just standing here. Now he knows he's within, what, 15, 20 tiles from 2 kings? Doubt has been a non-factor for the last little while here. That being said, so is our Spaniard, who's also going Paladins, but they're in the center of the map. Yeah, this is bad. I agree. So they're more interested in kicking the Turk out of his base right now than they are pressing into the location that has 2 kings. Oh no, Paladins running amok, but here we go. Tell me you've got iron casting. He still doesn't have iron casting, our Lithuanian. By the way, Shwetang, if you click the coin button at the bottom, you can make me say something, you can make me draw something. Okay, Doubt is here. So they're, again, more interested in knocking the Turk off his base, I guess, than in pursuing the kings. Interesting stratagem. Havel, hello. Yeah, this was always going to be an uphill climb for the Aussies. They can oi all they want, but they are taking on 3 of the game's greatest players. And now our Mayan begins the siege. Where is the king? He's in the town center of all places. Oh, Cuman mercenaries for the win. Kings are on the run. They're not very quick on their feet. They're not very powerful units. And they are being suicided straight into Gamer Legion's army. Right as the Aussie team GG's. Yeah, Chukanus are super cool units. And wow, well, I mean, we knew that was going to happen, right? But what a show. I mean, to go 43 minutes against the 3 greatest players of the game. 3, I should say, of the greatest players. Wow. Let's see what was built. Lechai, but so poorly upgraded. Paladins and Janissaries. Paladins, Plumes, and Chukis are the order of the day. Okay, not a lot of donating. Oh my god, we actually have trade? Wait a second. What? There it is. Payload 108 gold. Okay, not bad. And remember, the other team does have the Spanish, but they did... they do have trade. Okay, that's why their 108 became 133 with 25% extra. So let's see who actually had trade here. Oh, okay, only the Viper and the Lithuanian. Okay. The Viper, by the way, taking food and gold. There's your Paladin transition. Hera taking everything else. The Viper was 78,000 resources. Hera was 65,000. Doubt the lowest in the game. And our Lithuanian actually the second. So maybe they should have put this player in a lot earlier. Militarily, 17 raisings, no conversions, 300 kills for the Kipchaks and the Paladins. And the Lithuanian, only 200. All right. Yeah, we'll do some kind of pooling. I don't know if it'll be a tattoo, but we'll do something. Yeah, the points seem to be accumulating a little bit faster than I thought they would be. So maybe we'll make it like we'll make it some point inflation. Sergey, thanks so much for joining. And I think we're going to call it there, everybody. That was a fun 2 sets, but I mean, yeah. This set against Gamer Legion, I mean, they're going to be a tough team to go up against, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow for some more live streams. If not, then for sure Tuesday and then Friday after that. But everyone, thank you so much. Pointflation. I appreciate everyone who commented and joined. And if you like what you saw and heard, hit that like button on Twitch, hit the follow button, or hit the like button on YouTube, hit the follow button on Twitch. And everyone, thank you so much to my wonderful mods on both platforms, all the regulars and all the new faces alike, the rating, and everyone have a fantastic evening and take care. I'll see you in the next one. Good night.